Child, this story so good. I ain't even doing the intro. Just get to the video. At this point, this story is so good, I'm not even going to introduce who I am. You'll see it on the screen. It's me. Let's get to the story. So, you already know what I'm here to say. If you read the title to this video, I know you did. Child, let's get into it. So, I had just came home from college. I think this was like my first summer home from college, or maybe my second summer home from college. But yes, I came home from college. I attended the Lamont College, class of 2016. But so came home and my mom and daddy went over the rules again, because every time I leave campus for every break and come back home, they go over the rules of the house. Okay, so they went over the rules. All right, Shay, you know your curfew is 2 o'clock. You have to be in this house before 2 o'clock. And my daddy don't like people coming to the house that much anyway. So my friends didn't come over my house. I went over my friend's house. What else was the rules? I pretty much think that was it. Cause I didn't, like I said, I went over my friend's house. I ain't had nobody come to my house. My daddy didn't like that. My friend's house was better anyway, and they had their own apartments and stuff. So because they were older than me, so boom, we went over there. So this one day, I was hanging with my friend girls, and I was texting this guy the whole day. So we boop, 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 boop. What you doing? How you doing? I want to see you. Let me know when you done kicking it with your girls. I'm going to come pick you up, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay. So at this time, I'm like 19, 20 years old, right? So I'm like, okay, and he got to come pick me. Okay. So we texting, boop, 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 texting all day, right? So my girls, they like, who you texting? You texting? Who you texting? Who you texting? And I was like, yeah, texting my man. Da 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 da. All right. So the time was like 7 or 8 o'clock. I asked my friend to drop me off, back off at the house. And she was like, oh, so you done? You leaving early? I was like, yeah, because he said he gonna come pick me up and I'm gonna spend time with him and da 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 da. Okay, so she took me back home. I got to the house around 7:30, 8 o'clock that night. Okay, so I walked in the house. My mom was like, you home early? I said, yeah. I just told my friend to drop me. I was going to say her name, but it don't matter. She don't care. She don't care. I can say her name, but I won't. I was like, yeah, I told her to drop me off early, da 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 da. My mom was like, okay. So I go to the bathroom, get in the tub, everything, take a bath. And that's one thing I miss about my mom and dad's house. Them folks got a jacuzzi. The big one with the bubbles and the jets. I miss that jacuzzi so much. But anyway, get in the jacuzzi, clean it up and everything. Go to my room, change clothes, put my makeup on, and my mama see me doing all this. She says nothing. My daddy was there too, but he was outside on the front porch, so he didn't know none of this was going on in the house. So I'm putting my clothes on, put my makeup on. At that time, no, it was brows and stuff. I was about to say it was the white eyeliner, but no, the white eyeliner was in high school. I had advanced. So yeah, put my makeup on, whatever. So I get through putting everything on. He texting me. He was like, you ready? I'm on the way. I said, yeah, I'm ready. Sent him the address and everything, right? Okay. So my mama comes in my room and she's like, where you going? I said, oh, I'm going back out. My friend about to come pick me up. She said, what friend? She met the friend, whatever. So She was like, so you told Celia them, I done said her name. Anyway, so you told them to drop you off at the house so you could go back out after being out all day with them? I said, yes, ma'am. What's wrong? I know my curfew 2 o'clock. I'll be back before 2 o'clock. At this time, it's 9 o'clock at night. Now, it's between 8 and 9. Yeah, it's between 8 and 9, whatever. 9 o'clock. She said, so you think you finna walk back out my house at 9 o'clock at night and you been gone all day? And you think I'm finna let you go back out my house to meet this nigga? I said, Mama, he's not a nigga. Mama, he's not a nigga. He's my friend. My dad is still on the front porch. So, my mama said, you not going. And he texted me or whatever. He was like, I'm about to pull up. I said, Mama, he already here. What do you mean? Text him and tell him you not going. You are not about to leave this house at 9 o'clock at night after being gone all day and think I'm just about to let you go. This is not Lemoyne Owen College dormitory. This is, said the address, and this is me and your daddy's house, and you are not about to go anywhere. I said, but Mama, I'm 19 years old. Whatever, 19, 20, one of them years. And you have to treat me like an adult. I'm going to be back before 2 o'clock. I said no. Baby, I was heated. I said, are you really outside? He said, yeah, I see your daddy sitting on the front porch. Y'all, I was so hot. I was like, oh my God. So I was like, I ain't telling him. My mama said I can't go because, I ain't want to be no kid. But I was like, my mama just got sick. I was like, my mama just got sick and she want me to stay here and help her. Baby, I was pissed. And I know he was pissed too. He done burnt gas coming all the way to my house and my mama won't let me go. Whew. And it was on that day, at that time, I said, I cannot come back here no more. Once I graduate from college, I cannot come back into this house anymore. I have to have my stuff together and not come back. Baby, I was so mad. Y'all, we was texting all the way back to his house. He was like, yo, Mama, okay, what's wrong with her? Girl, I had to make up some stuff. I was like, she's just not feeling good. I just had came back and she was saying that she wasn't feeling good. Yeah. I knew he knew that my mama said I couldn't go. But he was playing along with me because, it's me. It's me. But baby. Oh, and so my daddy, I forgot. So, he was literally about to pull, like he had literally came to the house. And so my daddy, he had came back in the house off the porch. And he was like, who car was that? Who truck was that? Slow it down in the house. And I was like, Daddy, Mama wouldn't let. I'm thinking he finna take up for me. Because normally my daddy, being in the house with two women, he tried to keep the peace. And so if he got too riled up or we got to arguing too much, he'd be like, okay, Terry T, you go to your room. Pantene, you go to our room. Y'all just chill down, cool out. I don't want to hear all this goddamn bickering and hollering and shit. So this time I thought he was going to say the same thing. So I told him, I was like, Mama. And I was like, Daddy, Mama wouldn't let me go out because she said I had been out with Celia and them all day. My daddy said, who you trying to go out with? I didn't even tell my dad. I was just like, never mind. Don't worry about it. Y'all treat me like a kid. You think I was finna tell Terry Brown that I was finna let a nigga come pick me up from his house and he already don't want no dating. But listen, another thing. My daddy did not want me to date. Nobody did not want me to bring nobody home. I got another story time on that too. On my first date. They picked me up. If y'all want to hear that, comment below. My first date and what my daddy did to my first date when he came and picked me up from my house. So I was not finna tell Terry Brown that somebody was finna come pick me up at 9 o'clock at night. But that's it. That's the story time. I hope you all enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment if you want me to tell you the story time of my first date and what my daddy did to that man, to that boy, what he did to him. Okay? All right. Comment that below. Tell your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your auntie, your uncle to subscribe to It's Tila Shay on YouTube. Talk to y'all later. Bye.